Hello and good morning. I am Lisa and this is my channel Cross by Floss, and today I have a bit of an update. Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining my channel. I woke up this morning and I had 100 subscribers. I was just absolutely blown away. So in honor of that, actually in my next video, I am going to have a little goodie for, I'm going to do like a little giveaway sort of thing, and for my 100 subscribers, but it's going to have to be in my next video because, wow, I was not expecting that. So thank you all so much for coming and joining my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I love the Flosstube community. I've been cross-stitching for on and off for 30 years, and well, 30 plus years actually, and I love it. It is the best craft ever. I've not finished a whole lot of things, but I am working on it. I am much better of a serial starter and buyer than I am a finisher. But today I have a finish. I was so proud of myself. It was a tough week, you guys. I had a Grammy fail. I am a Grammy. I call myself Grammy. My granddaughter calls me Grammy. She lives with me. We had a bit of a rough week last week, and so I stress stitched. And I knocked this thing out of the park. So in my previous video, I had shown this little piece here, and that I had finished all the stitching on it, like the actual stitching, and then it needed beading. So it is done. All the beads are on there, and man alive, okay, beading takes a long time, especially when you have to, you know, go back and anchor these are seed beads, I guess, and so they require, you know, the actual cross, and so that, not just a half. And so that was a little bit for me. But anyways, how cute is that? And maybe in my next video, I'll have an FFO. Yeah, I did not get my Halloween tree up. So next year. So now my goal is to do one Halloween ornament a month. And that's my goal. We'll see if that happens. But I did get that finished, so I'm pretty impressed. Now for my whips, I update on my Instagram page every once in a while my progress on my pieces. Now I've been working on this Halloween sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings since Stitch Mania. I've been doing it since Stitch Mania. I really only did one project for Stitch Mania, and I'm still working on it because honestly I am a very slow stitcher. I also unfortunately can't stitch every day or find the time every day because I can't. So this is, I actually got quite a bit. Sorry guys, I should have been a little bit more prepared. My needle minders are holding my fabric, and now it's okay, needle. So this is where I have gotten, let's see. So I've actually finished quite a bit on this piece. There's only a couple more words left, I think. Witches, X-ray, zombie, what else is left? And yells, I think, are the words that I have left to finish. Yeah. And then it's just the, there's a couple of, like, there's a cauldron and a pumpkin, a black cat. There's a couple of icons in there that just need to be put in. But this is stitched on, I want to say it's 16 count Aida, I think, and then called for Fancy Floss. And I love the Fancy Floss, though my Fancy Floss is not the same color as it is in the picture. So, but I'm getting over it. It's okay, because I actually really do. This piece is turning out really lovely, and I've tried to commit to an hour a night of just stitching, and then I was able to stitch all weekend. And like I said, I did some stress stitching, and so yeah, that's what I did. And then in my last video, I showed you that I went down a rabbit hole and picked up some needlepoint. And this little needlepoint from my LNS, I absolutely fell in love with it. When I saw it, I figured, oh, this is going to be an easy stitch. So it is mounted on 2 small of stretcher bars, unfortunately, but I really wanted to start it, and I did. So up in here, I started with that sparkly Krennic, and then this is 746. I think it's 746. Very light. Okay, I like this. I do. But if you are a needle pointer, if you can give me some tips or advice, I would appreciate it, because I am struggling on this piece exactly where I'm supposed to go. Like, do I go all the way past this line here, the outline here? Do I actually start past it? Do I do more of this background? Like or do I just do the insert of the picture? I am a little confused, and honestly, I went on YouTube and did a search for needlepoint, and is there like a secret society or something? Because I could not find a whole lot on needlepoint, and maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't know, but if you guys could help me, that would be fantastic, because oh my goodness, I am struggling. And here's the really sad part. So remember how I said I'm kind of a serial starter and a very good consumer? Well, I hadn't even started this needlepoint piece, and I went back to my LNS, which is Threadneedle Street, and I had to pick up 2 more, because why not? So I picked up, I'm Canadian, and I live in the States and have for the last 20 some odd years. And I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, no, totally got to have it. Now, again, do I fill in the whole entire thing with a different color and then make this stand out? And then I bought this red to go with it. So it's a variegated, what is this color? This is Threadworks, and hand over dyed floss. Yeah. So I thought that that would look really, really cool for the heart, or the red part of it. But then I found out that there's different stitches that maybe you should do, and different ways to do it to make the variegated come out. I need help. I'm gonna need help. So if you have advice, please do, because then I bought this monster. This is actually what kind of started it. I saw this when she, oh, you guys can't see that. Let me see if I have something to put behind. There we go. Is that saying not the cutest ever? Like, what does he say? I hate this part. It cracked me up, you guys. It cracked me up, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need that one. Now, the needlepoint, dang it, you guys, this hand painted needlepoint is super, super expensive. And so now I've committed, and I now need help. I think that I can figure out the DMC colors for this, and the snow I'm gonna make in Sparkle Snow. This is probably going to be a several year project. So, yeah. But I love his face. I love the whole vibe of this piece. And, I had to have him. So, and then I think I'm going to, these 3 pieces are really it for needlepoint. And funny, when I was in there was a lady who had just had a needlepoint piece finished, and it was absolutely beautiful. And she was like, oh yeah, I used to cross stitch too, and now I only needlepoint. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going over. I just wanted to try it and see, and there were a couple of pieces that looked really interesting, but I don't see myself going over, because in these pieces you have to figure out your colors, and that's not my gift. And yeah, so anyways, I had a really hard time. I also picked up just a couple of, this is my haul. Sorry guys, my haul. I also picked up a couple of more Adas. These are 16 count. Yeah, I'm gonna say that my piece is done on 16 count, but I bought Fiddler's, I think she called that Fiddler's Like. Yeah. And then this one is just a light mocha. So I just picked up a couple of those for some stuff. And then I picked up this pattern here, and this is the Italian, I think, Cori Batacore, I think it is. Oh, I may have totally butchered that, but I love snowmen. Snowmen are just absolutely adorable, and elves. And so I saw this piece and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to go pick that up. So pretty. And then while I was waiting for her to finish up with another customer, I started scouring the store, which is always a dangerous thing. And I found this Sue Hillis Designs Bah Humbug. And I'm sure, I don't know, it's probably a little older. I don't know. Does it say what year it is? There's no year. I don't see one anyways. So I don't know how old this is, but I liked some of the, like the Santa down the chimney is absolutely adorable. This one up here, Bah Humbug. And the funny thing is I'm not Bah Humbuggy, but I just think that they're stinking cute. So, and this little Santa with his wild little beard and stuff, they're just so cute. So, I had to pick that up as well. And then I got some mail. Let me find my scissors. Sorry, guys. So if you had, on some of my prior pieces, my Halloween piece, you may have noticed that there were some needle minders on there. And I went down well, I've actually been really good. I have been good. And I've gone down the needle minder path, but only one person. And I have been very, very, well, let's say I've been stalking her Etsy page for when she does her sales and when she does her, you know, very fast pop-ups. And I'll tell you what, when they're, we're not kidding, they're fast. So it's Clay by Kim. And I have a few of her needle minders. A couple of them, more of them are acrylic than anything else. And because I'm just not fast enough in the clay sale. And she posts, you know, when she's going to do her big sale. But I am not kidding. I was in her last one, October 7th. And it was gone in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. From the moment that she, you know, posted to, they were all gone, and like everything I clicked on. And so, but I did get lucky and I got 2 pieces. One is, oh, she shipped them all together. Oh, that's awesome. One is this fairy door. Now, I love Halloween, love Halloween. And when I saw this, I was like, because I was trying to get a needle minder. I wanted a witch cauldron needle minder so very badly. And I didn't make it. But it's okay because I got a different one. And then I saw this fairy door. How cute is this? I love it. I love it. I love it. And so it will go with my Halloween display. But what I love is there's a little, you know, a little pearl down here. Oh, he's just so cute. I love this. I love this fairy door. Thank you, Kim. Really, her items are spectacular. I will link her shop down below. And really, I mean, you have to have the fastest fingers in the world. And here's a tip. Here's a tip in order to get a better chance of getting one of her needle minders. Have all of your information pre-ready in Etsy. so that when you add to cart, you can check out right away. Because if you have to go and enter your card information and everything, it's now gone. It doesn't matter if it's in your cart or not, it's gone. And so, because I've had that and I'm like, I'm so frustrated. I'm like, why is it gone? I had it in my cart. Yeah, no. So that's a very, very small tip for you that may work out. It has worked for me. But yes, her items are very hard to get. And she randomly posts things, and I don't know why my notifications are not working. They're on, but I don't find out until hours later, and I'm like, I was just on, and I didn't see it. But that is one piece that I got, and then, oh, you guys, I got so lucky. I may not have gotten the witch cauldron, but I got this beauty here. And I'm not going to even pronounce the name of it because I will butcher it. But look, oh my gosh, look at this. Is that not the most gorgeous, scary looking needle minder? Yeah, it's creepy, freaky, and gross. I don't ever want to meet one of these in real life. Not that they are, I'm sure, but I mean, it's just the jewel inside there, and you know, just her craftsmanship and her attention to detail. It's just gorgeous. So now I have a few clay needle minders. I have a few of the acrylic. Oh my god, look at the back, you guys. How cute is that? Oh my goodness, so cute, so cute. So I have a few clay needle minders, and then I have a few of her acrylic needle minders. I have not bought, no, that's not true. I have bought a couple of different needle minders, but really I've been focused on trying to get Kim's needle minders because they're so cute. And yeah, that's and it's the thrill, it's the hunt. And I'll tell you what, the disappointment when I had that witch's cauldron and then it was gone, and as I was frantically clicking into cart pay, I tell you what, guys, it's like a real auction when you're doing auctions and you're holding up your number. But yeah, they're hard to get, but I tell you, if you are lucky enough to get one, they are 100% worth it. Her shipping is super fast. Like, I got it I think it came Friday, and so what was that, the 10th? And I bought it on the 7th. You guys, that's crazy. That's crazy fast. So yeah. So that is all that I have so far. Again, thank you so much for joining my channel. Oh, and I also want to say, okay, you guys, I'm sure that my channel is very painful for some. I don't have a lot of whips and I don't have a lot of updates. So I thought that I would go to every 2 weeks because I just don't have a lot to show you guys all the time. And maybe in 2 weeks, I'll actually either have more or maybe a finish or two. So that would be exciting. So I thought that might be a little bit better for right now. And then maybe, depending on how life goes, maybe go back to once a week. But right now, I think I'm going to go to every 2 weeks. And so, and I have a lot coming. Oh my gosh, I did some buying. Oh, thank goodness I have my own little stash of craft money that I put aside every month because, whoo, I blew it all in one day. Well, actually, I blew it at my L&S because dang, but then, yeah, let's not talk about it. So, next video, I will do 100 subscriber, I mean, let's not call it a giveaway, but giveaway. And again, thank you all so much for coming and joining my channel and watching me bumble along. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so have a great week. And I'm going to see you guys in 2 weeks. I think I'm going to try and upload every Tuesday and on Tuesday. And at least that's my goal for right now. And maybe in that next one, you'll also see an actual FFO with my Halloween sampler, because I am so close. I can smell it, you guys. I smell a finish at the finish line. I smell it. So, all right. Have a wonderful one, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.